Welcome. Please subscribe, thumb up the video, share to your social media. This is a fan theory for the show called From. It is on MGM+. It is a fan theory that contains spoilers. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's a symbol that I keep seeing. This guy. You must have been seeing it too. That's you, right? This could be the key to getting the hell out of here. Mother. Where are we going?
It's just a little further.
So you want me to play something for you? I'll play, but I'm not going to wander around with you all day.
It's strange. The trees, they're changing.
The fuck does that mean? Oh, this is,
Once I was alone, I didn't want to look at the cars anymore, so I put them where I couldn't see them. There's more past the rocks, a lot more, but those were already here. Come on. I'm sorry about what happened yesterday. I don't like when people touch my things, and when I heard you play, sometimes I get angry and I'm sorry.
Okay.
Here. His name was Christopher.
Christopher.
Come with me.
What? No, come on.
It's right over here. This was his car. He seemed nice at first. He made people laugh. That wasn't an easy thing to do back then. People liked him.
And then?
And he changed.
Changed how?
I don't like this. We should go back.
Wait. When we had a deal, right? I played your song. I held up my hand.
You don't understand. You shouldn't be asking these questions.
Why? Huh? I haven't had a good night's sleep since I fucking got here, and I'm seeing things that are scaring the shit out of me, and it's all because of this right here. And whoever this Christopher guy was, he saw it too. He saw it. He obsessed over it. He drew it 1,000 fucking times. So you playing your whole weird, creepy mystery man routine, it's not exactly helping me feel any better. When did he start seeing the symbol?
I don't know.
What does it mean?
I don't know.
What the fuck do you know? I'm sorry. I know these things are scary, and I know that these aren't things that you really want to talk about, but I am at the end of my rope. Please.
Everyone died. Christopher started seeing that symbol. Things changed. He changed. And he didn't make people laugh anymore. He stopped smiling. One night my mother told me to hide somewhere new, somewhere different, somewhere where Christopher didn't know. And when I woke up the next morning, everyone... There are bad things here. They make people do bad things. I'm sorry.
Here's the scene where Victor comes up from the cellar where his mom told him to hide from Christopher and told him do not come up no matter what, including hearing a bunch of people screaming. So he's looking around. He didn't have to unlock the cellar. When he first comes up, we see it looks like a torn apart body right in front of the cellar. This might have been Eloise. And that's the reason why Victor clutches his lunchbox, because he recognizes her. As he starts to walk onto the road, he sees the bodies laid out. And he sees and hears one of the dogs barking at him. And this is when Victor first spots the boy in white. So the boy in white is staring at him and looks angry, upset. And here's my theory about this. I believe that the ritual that Christopher did, where he took the lives of everybody to make some type of blood ritual with the blood of people in town, I believe that everybody was supposed to lose their life and the boy in white was involved somehow. And the reason why the boy in white is looking upset is because everybody is supposed to be no longer with us. And when he sees Victor, I believe that he sees that the ritual was not completed because there was a survivor. If the body that we saw outside the cellar was Eloise and Victor found his mother, then that means everybody was taken out. Christopher's whereabouts are unknown because Victor has not said that he saw Christopher's body not being alive, but I believe that it could be one survivor being Christopher, who is the one doing the ritual. I believe the boy in white was involved, and he looks upset because whatever the purpose of the blood ritual was, it was not completed because there was a survivor. And the reason why I believe that Christopher had to have done this because the creatures do not run, they walk. For there to be everybody in town taken out, there's just not enough creatures to be able to do that and catch them while they're running. You can maybe catch maybe 3 people, maybe 4, but everybody who was in town would normally hide in the night, and maybe like 7 people to get got, but people were pretty much hiding and they had their hiding spots. But for everybody to be eliminated would mean that the same way that Abby believed that by taking people's lives would wake them up from the dream and allow them to go home, I believe that Christopher convinced the people of the town and the Colony House that if they take their own lives, or if their lives were taken, they would wake up from this quote unquote dream and be back in the real world. So instead of the boy in white going towards Victor and communicating with him, he has the ability to communicate with him because he communicated with Victor as an adult. Instead of going to Victor and talking to him, the boy in white turns away. And I believe that he's turning away to perhaps lure Victor into a trap. The boy in white was probably going to do to Victor the same thing he did to Tabitha, take his life to quote unquote wake him up and send him outside of Fromville to the real world. The dog ran in front of the boy in white, and we don't see the dog anymore. But we do see the boy in white. The boy in white is going to get on the merry-go-round, spin around, signal for Victor to come to him and smile, and then disappear. I believe the boy in white was trying to lead Victor somewhere for Victor's life to be taken, to perhaps try to, at a last-ditch effort, complete the ritual or lure Victor to Christopher. So the boy in white passes bodies, doesn't touch anything. If Victor would have gotten the merry-go-round, he would have disappeared too. I think the boy in white was taking Victor to Christopher. It seems that the boy in white is neither good or evil. It's just about completing a ritual for some type of purpose. And I believe when Sarah was saying the boy in white wants to help but doesn't know how, I think the boy in white wants to help people, let's just say, get away from creatures, but he may be bound to Fromville and he may want the ritual to be completed, and he'll help you up until that point. Kind of like if you have someone who's a farmer's going to have children. The child's going to play with the cows, play with the pigs, play with the sheep. But sooner or later, the sheep, the cow, the pig are going to be slaughtered for their meat and other nutrients. So the boy in white could have the same premise where a child of a farmer wants to help the animals, but doesn't know how, but will play with them until the very end. The slaughtering of the animals is going to happen. I'm going to comfort you, play with you, maybe even name you until that point, because the child doesn't know how to help the animals, but the child is still wanting to be friendly. Welcome, welcome. If you're new here, please subscribe, click the bell, ding the dong, ding the bong. Please comment in the comment section to help me with engagement. Share everywhere. If you're returning, welcome home. From what we just heard from Victor, Christopher is the reason why his mother wanted him to hide in the basement and to not come out until the next morning. So when Victor did go out the next morning, it's reasonable to believe that because the mom wanted him to hide from Christopher, that Christopher is responsible for all the bodies being laid out in town.
Why didn't you tell Jade we saw that symbol in the tunnels?
Because it's not good to ask questions. It's not good. People shouldn't go looking for answers.
Why not?
Because they don't come back.
So we know Victor found his mother outside of the exit faraway tree, but he has said that everybody in the town passed away. And he just said that when people go looking for answers, they don't come back. Meaning that Christopher, in my opinion, has not come back. As in, he's no longer alive. However, if Victor would have found Christopher passed away, I think he would have just said so.
But looking for answers is our only way out.
I don't think there is a way out.
Well, I know you're afraid that bad things might happen, but Victor, bad things happen here no matter what. You know something that could help us.
My mother said that we were going home the night that the bad things happened.
What did you say, Victor?
I don't remember.
Come on, Victor, please.
I don't remember. Pictures might.
Well, your pictures were inside the house when it collapsed.
No, not these pictures. I put them somewhere else. Put them away somewhere where I would never have to look at them, so I would never have to remember, so that no one else would die.
Do you know where you put them?
A nice lady, and Ethan is my friend, and I want to help,
I know you do.
but I'm afraid to remember.
I know, but I need you to be brave, Victor.
That's what my mother said to me that night.
Victor, I need you to be brave. I am counting on you.
No, please.
Hey, it's okay. Victor, what's wrong? What's wrong? No matter what happens, you cannot leave. You need to protect your sister. Please don't go, Mommy.
These aren't mine. They're not mine.
What?
They were hers.
You just draw your pictures, okay? And you stay here all night. And when I come back, we're gonna go home. I love you.
Oh.
Oh my God, Victor, it's okay. Okay. Protect your sister. No. Your sister. No. It's okay.
No.
Yes, it's okay.
Mommy, wait, please, I want to come with you. Oh, please, no!
Okay.
My mother told us to hide, and I was supposed to take care of her, protect her, but she was so scared that she ran. I was so afraid that I should run after her,
Victor, you were just a little boy.
but I didn't come out until the morning. I should go.
Victor, what is this?
That's Eloise said that's when my mother went that night. The night that bad things happened. She went to save the children locked in the tower.
Victor's mother went to save the children locked in the tower. I believe that Victor's mother wanted her children to stay in the cellar while Victor's mother went to confront Christopher, who I believe Christopher is the one who locked them in the tower. I also believe that Christopher is the one responsible for the carnage on the street as a part of some type of blood ritual. Christopher discovered the cave paintings, was obsessed with the symbols, and he figured out some type of ritual that involved a massive amount of blood for the blood symbols to be activated, and the children trapped in the tower were a part of the experiment that Jade saw when Jade went down to the tunnels and he saw the hallucination of the children on top of the slabs in a circle looking up at the ceiling with one of the blood symbols in the ceiling, and they were saying Nkui Nkui. I believe that Christopher is pretty much behind a lot of things that have been going on that people have either dreamed about, hallucinated about, and he is also the voice on the radio that was talking to Jim, the voice that was telling Sarah to take out Ethan, also the person who caused the Matthews house to demolish. Christopher saw the symbols, became obsessed, he changed, and he went from wanting to make everybody happy to using everyone as a part of a blood ritual. These are the credits from season 2, episode 5, Lullaby, where we first see Christopher, and in the credits it shows Christopher as played by the actor named Tom Payne. Going to IMDb, which is the Internet Movie Database, it's information related to films, television series, podcasts, home videos, including cast, production crew, and personal biographies and more. We see that Tom Payne doesn't have a picture of himself on IMDb, but we do see that Tom Payne has credits for From, Sugar Highs 2022, Haven 2010. When going down the From, we do see Tom Paine being credited as Christopher. When going to Sugar Highs, he's been credited as Benny, and he's been in 8 episodes. Here's a scene from Sugar Paine's where Benny, played by Tom Paine, the same person who's Christopher in From, comes into a scene and he talks to one of the characters. Benny is going to become a sugar daddy of the guy sitting down. Let's watch.
Dr. Love?
It's Tab.
I'm Benny.
Nice to meet you.
So you're med school?
Yeah, well, I'm kind of taking some time off. Couldn't really afford it.
But you want to go back?
I'm exploring my options.
Like,
I
do you have any other interests?
I might be a personal trainer.
No. Well, that's a good job too. You're very fit.
Oh, work out every day.
I can see that.
So, what do you do?
Copyright law.
Cool. So, want to buy me some new sneakers?
So that's how Tom Paine looks, and that's his voice. Now let's compare it to Christopher on the show. So it's official. We have a visual match that Tom Paine, who is Christopher on the show, is Benny in Sugar Paine's. Now let's compare. Now that we have that official, as far as the guy holding the symbols definitely is Christopher. Now let's compare Tom Paine's voice in Sugar Paine to the voice on the radio that was talking to Jim.
Hello? Hello? Is there someone there?
Yes, we're here. Oh my God, you have no idea. Jesus. Listen, we don't have very much time. Where are you?
Whoa, slow down. Is this Jim?
Sorry, what?
Jim Matthews?
Who is this?
Your wife shouldn't be digging that hole, Jim.
But you want to go back? Like, do you have any other interests? Well, that's a good job too. You're very fit. I can see that. Copyright law.
That's enough voice recognition to unequivocally determine that Christopher was the voice on the radio talking to Jim, the voice on the phone talking to Kenny in Kenny's dream. And I'm willing to believe that Christopher was also the voice telling Sarah to take out Ethan and to take out Jade's partner to make it look like one of the monsters. So I believe that Christopher saw the symbols in a vision and he went on the same quest or journey that Jade's been going on. That's the reason why when we saw the blood symbol materialize in the living room where Jade was in, we also saw the dummy that belonged to Christopher, and that's the reason why the dummy was screaming, to get Jade's attention away from him rolling up that grass to focus on the wall. But Jade misunderstood and he yelled back at the dummy. I believe Christopher went down to the caves, saw the cave paintings, and he interpreted the big red thing that we've been seeing. A lot of us have seen the big red thing and we kind of view it as being like a big monster, but that may be blood being spilled by a lot of people in town that's needed for a large blood symbol to be activated during a blood ritual.
They make drawings too.
Oh my God.
And that's the reason why when Jade saw Christopher in his home, Christopher showed the symbol. That's the reason why blood came down from the symbol, symbolizing that it's a blood ritual that involves a lot of blood that is needed. And that's what was on the cave painting. And it wasn't like some big red monster. I believe that Victor's mom was trying to rescue the children from the lighthouse that Christopher had locked them in. She wanted to free them, but didn't want Victor and her daughter to come out because Christopher was going to unalive everybody in town. And Christopher is the one who stopped her from going into the faraway tree to be able to rescue the children and stop whatever he was trying to do. I believe that Christopher has kind of been playing puppet master with Jade, giving Jade these messages, giving Jade these hallucinations to have him go on the same path that he went, because I believe that Christopher needs Jade for something in his plan. And Christopher doesn't want anyone to go home. He wants some type of power for himself. So what do you think? Let me know in the comment section your thoughts. Thumbs up the video, share everywhere to all your social media, text your family, email your friends. This link also help me with engagement. Please comment in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Go forth, do great things, and I'm out. Peace.
The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera.